Strength of Myers' risk management process. Kurt Myers, Swissguard's chief risk officer, has implemented several innovative and robust risk management processes, demonstrated a comprehensive enterprise risk management approach. The central component of Myers' approach is the risk management sessions that take place at different levels of an organization, thus achieving the overall risk sensitivity of the enterprise. These workshops encourage an exchange of information focusing on recognizing possible risks. Executive risk workshops conducted at a fixed interval enable leadership to be involved in risk conversations, creating top-down support for HROM. This aligns with the best practice and follows Malix et al., who emphasize board-level engagement in risk management. Interestingly, Meyer has also developed extraordinary risk workshops to tackle new risks more often, particularly a clear demonstration of the productivity in managing risks. This is important in a dynamic business environment. Moreover, Meyer's approach utilizing technology appropriately, a smartphone application for real-time risk reporting. Therefore, this kind of technology can track the identification of risk and communication with the organization, leading to improved responsiveness. The integration of this reporting system with a real-time crisis management platform used by other Swiss entities, such as the Swiss Army, shows a broad and entity approach to risk management. Cross-organizational cooperation is especially important for Swisscard as a critical infrastructure as it will create suitable opportunities to respond to crisis. Limitations of Meyer's risk management process. However, some important weaknesses of Swissguard HROM approach under Meyer may lead to its inefficiencies. One main risk is that several reporting processes can lead to information overload. While diverse input is welcome, an influx of unstructured information and data causes difficulty in properly screening and prioritizing the risks central to the organization. This is quite innovative in the risk reporting is through an app on the smartphone. However, there is a tendency of over-dependence on self-reporting. This approach might ignore potential systematic problems that may not be unique instances that individual employees would detect or document. There's also a risk of reporting fatigue or selective reporting, which could skew the risk landscape. There is also a conflict regarding how risk data is integrated within various strategic planning and management activities. At the same time, the effect of risk information on decisions made at a strategic level is puzzling. This gap could lead to the failure to expose the opportunity for integrating risk management with organizational goals, which is one of the best practices in HRM, as pointed out by Segal. Another area of concern is the fact that very little information exists on quantitative risk assessment methods. Although qualitative risk assessments are useful, the absence of quantitative analysis might cause biases in evaluating the risk, and there may be difficulties in comparing risk across the firm. Effective processes worth emulating. Several Swissguard ERM processes under Meyer's leadership stand out particularly effective and worthy of emulation in other organizations as part of the daily risk management activities. Swissguard has regularly organized interactive risk workshops at all levels of the organization. These workshops not only do an excellent job of identifying risks in totality, but they also avert the process of building a risk consciousness across the enterprise. Swissguard incorporates its employees at various organizational levels in risk discussions, thereby making risk management one that is embraced by all the company members instead of being imposed on them. Another factor of commendation is executive participation in the risk discourse, more so through the executive risk workshop. Such as a high level of involvement offers risk management. The requisite recognition and treatment incorporates risk considerations at the strategic level. According to Malik et al., leadership is one of the most important factors in ERM implementation. SwissGuard perfectly implements real-time risk reporting through technology to enable fast identification of the risks and response to them effectively. Real-time capability is especially useful in such an environment as it helps respond to the threat immediately to avoid or at least minimize the negative consequence for a critical infrastructure provider, such as SwissGuard. Risk management in a corporate operation is highlighted by partnerships with other related Swiss organizations or the Swiss Army for crisis management. This approach to risk exhibits the interconnectivity of risk in today's business environment. Finally, SwissGuard's regular assessment of new and emerging risks through extraordinary risk workshops keep the ERM process dynamic and forward-looking, ensuring the organization is prepared for future and current challenges.